Hello. That space over there is an abandoned Subway restaurant on South State Street in Lake Oswego, Oregon. So let's go for it, shall we again? The sign is still up. Also notice the old label square behind the Subway sign. This place was originally a laundry service back in the day. Check this thing out. Wow. Here's the Subway entrance. As far as you know, the Subway closed down sometime in late 2025. At first it was only temporarily closed, but now they're out of business. Here's what the inside looks like. Everything's still there. I hope you know the fixtures will be taken out. By the way, I believe this sandwich shop opened around mid-2023. Too bad it was a short-lived business. I want to point out that there used to be another Subway just 1 minute north of here, but now it's a yoga studio. That old Subway closed in late summer 2019 due to lease expiration. Years later, I found out about that former Subway and really wanted to film it. Then I discovered it had become a yoga studio, like I mentioned earlier. Don't you hate it when you want to film a particular vacant business, only to find out that construction is already underway or a new tenant has already taken over the space? That had happened to me a few times, and I always feel like a waste of time driving out there. From now on, if I want to know the current status of a vacant building, I'll sometimes call a business near the property and casually ask whether the space is still empty. Sometimes the employees say yes, it's still vacant. Other times they tell me a new tenant is moving in, and sometimes they simply aren't sure. And those calls are usually very helpful. Now that Subway was back in this area for a brief time, I'm not sure whether it was operated by the same owner who ran a previous location I just talked about or by someone else. Either way, I'm guessing this door leads to the storage room. There's probably supplies inside. I've been seeing a lot of Subways closing lately. It's not surprising the company is declining. I was reading online reviews about this place, and some customers didn't have a good experience here. I'm gonna share the stories right now. Okay, so the first customer on Google said that she was trying to order her sandwich when the employees started yelling at each other and at the register because it wasn't working. They continued arguing while she stood there patiently waiting for them to finish so she could place her order. She said the customer service and attitudes were terrible and she never came back. A second customer wrote that an employee told him that she had been working alone and needed a 10 and 15-minute break, even though the store had only been open for about 3 hours. He said that location can get very busy, and even if it did, he felt that needing a break after only 3 hours of work was unreasonable. He pointed out that many people are busy at their jobs as well, so he believes she should have continued helping customers who are hungry and waiting to order. Overall, he described the employees' work ethic and the customer service as terrible. A third customer wrote a review saying that she just left in time after noticing an employee touch his face, the computer screen, and his clothes before handling the food with the same pair of gloves. Here, the kitchen view with things left behind. Anyway, according to the reviewer, the employee never changed clothes before handling the food, which made him uncomfortable enough to leave. A fourth reviewer said the employees always seemed to be out of something. He claimed that there is queue for customers and believed they simply didn't want to go to the back and get more ingredients, such as tomatoes. He also said that the shelves were bare and that even the bottled soda tasted flat. A fifth reviewer said that he had been to this new location several times, and each time he had to wait at least 20 minutes past the estimated completion time for his online order, even though there were only about 4 or 5 other customers in the store. On his last visit, he waited almost an hour and ended up leaving with the wrong sandwich. He said it was hard to blame the employees alone and that the owners and management really needed to step it up. He also said she tried calling Subway Corporate to complain and request a refund, but the customer service was just as bad. And that'll be it. Thanks for the video. Make sure to like, comment, and share. Thanks for watching, and until next time, see you on the other side.